Did Zack Snyder make an epic film? I'm not sure. But we're going to find out all this today on this episode of the Miami Geeks. Stay tuned. Yo. What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special edition of the Zack Snyder Justice League review, which Willy and I saw the movie, and we have different opinions about the movie, and we can't wait to share with you guys. So a little hint, we are going to have some spoiler talk, but I don't like Willy and I just discussed. I don't think there's a lot of spoilers in here. It's not like if we don't know what's going on. I mean, hey, spoiler, Superman was dead. Duh, watch out. But
yeah, spoiler alert. There are 6 heroes.
Stop it, Willy. Stop it. But still, a little spoiler just in case if there's something in the movie you guys don't want to know about. We're going to talk about spoilers here. All right. So in 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, Willy. So we saw the movie and we have different opinions about this flick. And I'm going to be honest, this movie was better than the first one. I'm not going to lie about that. But I don't think it needed to be a 4-hour movie. And that's my opinion. I think this movie was doing great. It was actually not a bad flick. I can't complain about it. I just got really bored and tedious about the slow motions. And everyone had like a song. Like, for instance, there's a part of Aquaman when he's talking to Batman, when he's going straight to the water. Hey, so you told me you dress up like a bat. You know that scene, that old chestnut.
Dressed like a bat.
And you know that part. And
yes.
And he just kept referencing whatever. He starts walking into water. Hey, Bruce Wayne, you're very crazy, whatever. He jumps into the water. All suddenly, a group of ladies go to that part of the shore and they start singing. And it's not like you're there like, okay, they're going to sing and it's going to do a transition really quick to something that maybe Aquaman's doing or whatever. No, we stayed focused on this one chick smelling the sweater of Aquaman. And I'm here like, is she his love interest or she's in love with the guy or like, who is she? And then we never know nothing about it again. And then you have all these guitar riffs when freaking Wonder Woman comes out almost all the time. It's a guitar riff just for her. And I'm here like, okay, I got it the first time. That's cool. Why are we getting so much repeats of it? But again, this is what I thought. But let me know what you think. What you thought about the movie, Willy?
What do I think? Yeah. Well, I think it's exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Meh?
It's a more... No, I mean, listen, I'm not going to say meh.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to say it's obviously it's a more coherent movie than what people are calling Justice League.
That's horrible.
Because it was one director's vision, and he got to see his vision all the way through. Okay, that's great, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a Zack Snyder DC movie. I mean,
yeah.
All we ended up with is a movie by the guy who made Batman v Superman and Man of Steel. 2 movies that I was not a fan of.
I hear you.
And that's not, I mean, it's not for me. Whatever.
No.
I did enjoy some parts. I think we talked about it. I did enjoy some parts. Some parts were nice. Some parts were unnecessary.
Oh my God. You know what? Let's talk about the unnecessary part right now. Go. Okay.
Me personally, all the filler scenes with Lois Lane, I don't think that was necessary.
I don't think so either.
I mean, yes,
Superman's
dead. I get it.
The one scene that I felt that was kind of like, okay, has some sort of meaning is when she found that she's pregnant.
No, there was a box of a pregnancy test.
Yeah, but she knows that she's pregnant, like, or whatnot.
No, but just I don't think they said that she was pregnant. It was just a matter of trying to insinuate, okay, maybe they were trying to have kids.
Probably, yeah.
All right, okay, and it's important. Number one, as a way of I guess you could say it's world building, but more importantly, I think that's their way of setting up the events of Injustice.
Okay, all right.
Because remember that, for those who don't know, the Injustice is the basis for what everyone calls the Nightmare.
Yeah.
And
But I'm
Injustice is an Elseworld story where Joker tricks Superman into killing Lois Lane, who happened to be pregnant at the time.
oh, that's how it happened.
And
Okay,
that causes Superman to snap. Although in this version, Joker's still alive.
yeah, and he's an asshole. Which again, he's Joker.
Well,
I
I mean, that's his name. His name might as well be asshole. But
Technically,
still,
yeah.
the past that, I mean, all the lower scenes to me were filler.
yeah, like
And yeah, some
being
of them were in the original movie, like the ones when Clark was resurrected, Superman was resurrected. Spoiler alert.
yeah,
And they're at the farm. Okay, I guess that's needed. She
yeah.
was the one that calmed him down when he was in full wrecking ball mode. But
But I did notice on that scene at least that the whole thing, I'll make you bleed and all that stuff. At least they took that part out. I just
mean-
saw that he went all out.
Oh, no,
Fucking
no.
go fuck everybody.
he's Superman, of course.
Yeah.
And okay, great. I'm with you. The excessive use of slow motion.
Mhm.
Then again, that is a Zack Snyder thing.
Oh my god, it was too
Like
much.
all
to
of his
be honest.
movies. I mean, he loves slow motion. Like Sex with This Man must take 17 hours.
Oh man, but look,
But
like, I just think that overall, like that scene alone, like just them that they resurrected him and all that. I kind of expected something different, but like the fact that Lois Lane saw him flying up and she went from whatever part of town walking or running to him, and I'm here like, I wonder when she's gonna get there. Like that's what kept going through my mind. Like I wonder when she's gonna get there, and then I'm like, okay, she's gonna probably show up, and he's gonna calm down because he just woke up from freaking a heavy hibernation, but no, it was pretty much Josh Whedon's Snyder cut. I mean, Joss Whedon's cut, and all except that one little part that you make me bleed and all that stuff. They didn't put that in. That's it. And you just hear her walk up, Clark, and whatever, and then he calms down, takes a heavy breather, and goes to the farm with her. And then he gets his memory back immediately. I was like, okay.
it's an interesting exercise to compare this cut with the original cut.
Yeah.
Because I mean, yes, when you were watching the movie the first time, the original cut, you could tell what scenes were put in by Joss Whedon.
That is true. You
Like-
can.
One of the things that I actually appreciated from the Joss Whedon cut was his attempts to make Superman seem more like the Superman in the comic books.
Okay.
The Truth, Justice, and American Way says Superman,
Yeah.
which is totally not Zach's vision.
No.
Although I can say that he didn't really do anything to Superman in this that would offend me.
Hmm.
Like, Superman wasn't just, some brooding, superpowered baby. I'm sorry, that's how he was in Man of Steel to me.
I don't remember Man of Steel that well. I gotta see it again.
I saw it not too long ago again, and yeah, I mean, it didn't hold up. I mean, well, I didn't like it to begin with, and I liked it. I didn't like it any better, any more or less. It's just the same. Just wasn't a fan of it.
Okay. How
But-
did you feel? How did you feel about the scene with the Flash when he met the chick and the accident happened, and of course we got a slow mo of a sesame seed, which I was like, God, really? Stop.
You know what? I actually liked it. I will say this. This movie went a long way towards really fleshing out both Flash and Cyborg.
Okay.
Something that the original cut did not do. Because the original cut did Flash and Cyborg no favors.
Nothing. I mean, they just kind of like jumped in, and you're like, okay, so what we're gonna go by with these guys? Like, what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like, what do we know about them?
Like,
All we know that these guys that was in jail and stuff.
Cyborg was just a sad, brooding individual in the original cut, and he still is here.
I was gonna say.
But you absolutely get where it's coming from.
Oh no, definitely. You get a little
Like,
more.
you understand-
You get more sympathy for Cyborg in
You
this
have
movie.
more, and you get more sympathy for Flash.
Yes.
I thought Flash was done no justice compared to in the Josh cut. compared to the Zack cut.
He was just a comedic relief in the movie, and Josh Whedon.
He was just comic relief, literally comic relief. A lot of his haha lines that were grating in the Joss version, completely cut in the Snyder version, and I'm not mad about it. The one where I never really fight, I just push people and run away. Not there. Not there.
That sucks, man. That part to me was actually pretty funny. But like, I don't know how. Like, what else I could tell you? I mean, look, that scene right there. I was trying to tell you about the whole slow motion, the Sesame scene, all that. I like the fact that he had a little love interest, like this love at first sight type of thing with the young lady, and what she is important in the comic books, from what I'm hearing.
Yeah, Iris West. She is more important in the comic books. She was only like lightly touched on, which I guess with all the things that Zach wanted to get across, that almost makes it a throwaway scene. Although I kind of like that scene.
In a way, it does, because he has like this speed, and while she's going through midair from that accident, he takes his time to caress her hair, look at her like, wow, she's very beautiful, and of course save a couple hot dogs for when he goes back to the shop with the dogs.
That was just that okay, that almost reeked of Joss.
Yeah,
but still, Joss.
But still, I'm here like man, I get it. You're the fastest man in the whole entire world, and you're just kind of like looking at this girl, touching her hair, and then kind of bringing her down slowly. I'm here like, okay, come on, man. We got 4 hours. I get it, but let's speed this up a little bit. Get that fire in the background, that love between you guys, and nobody questioned that his shoes blew the fuck up when he went that fast.
Oh yeah, I mean,
nobody said nothing. Like I've been like,
yeah, no, I mean, whatever. So sometimes some things you have to suspend disbelief.
Okay.
Like, okay, yeah, his shoes exploded, but you're okay with a kid that can run faster than the speed of light. You're okay with that part.
Yeah, I'm gonna be that boy. Yeah, but still,
well,
I like it. Still, it was a kind of like a hit miss, but I like certain parts of that slow mo. I just didn't think we needed to have a super slow mo of a sesame seed.
I don't think we need to have a super slow mo of half of the movie.
Yeah, you know what? But it's something that we talked about. That I think if we were to speed up those slow motion parts, I think the movie will be cut down to like what, 3.5 hours.
Nah, I think if you were to cut out the things that I consider to be filler,
yeah,
and you cut out and you actually speed up the slow mo, I think you have a 3-hour movie.
Yeah, I believe that. That's actually a good take on it. Yeah,
and because it's not just because he has slow mo, but it's like you said, a lot of the slow mo scenes have their own soundtrack.
Yeah, which it pissed me off already. I was like, okay, I get it. I know that's Wonder Woman coming because I hear the guitar riff, and then all these other.
Well, the guitar riff, you can blame it on Patty Jenkins' Wonder Woman, because that was the riff that they used there, and they didn't use it all the time. The first fight,
a lot of times though.
The first fight in Paris, where she takes on those terrorists.
Yeah,
there was no riff there, and it wasn't a Joss cut.
You sure?
I didn't hear it.
I would have swore the minute that she stopped the first bullet, or she stopped one of those guys that were about to shoot, that of course she killed him.
You know what? You could be right. I don't remember. It
was so fast that even that part, I'm like, man, she's super fast too. Fuck.
No, but okay, going back to the differences between the two cuts.
Yeah,
you see Wonder Woman doing a lot more here.
Oh, definitely a lot more, and especially in killing, bro. Because I was like, oh my god, blood. And I'm telling you right now, yesterday night when I saw it, it was on the app. I was like, I need to see this. And I only saw the first hour because, of course, I was tired and work and whatnot. And when I saw just that part that she murdered those guys, I was like,
oh yeah,
wow, we're going heavy R. This is heavy R.
It wasn't even that heavy of an R.
But it's heavy for a
there was some gore there. Yeah, there was some gore there. So I understand why they put the hard, but it wasn't that hard of an R.
Well, there is one part that you probably didn't see, and is in the underwater scene when Steppenwolf is freaking trying to get the mother box.
Yes, I'm talking about the gore when in the scene with Wonder Woman and those terrorists.
Yeah,
I
think it was kind of like, I think that was kind of like a taste, because they had a lot cursing, which I found that hilarious to hear. They had that going on, and then
Yeah.
it was like the beginning taste. Like, hey guys, guess what? We have blood. I'm like, oh, okay.
The Dark Knight said an F word. Ooh,
Yeah,
edgy.
He got mad at Joker though in that end.
You know what? I'm not. We'll get to that in a second.
Oh,
to me, my favorite scene in the movie was when they showed the fight on Earth that thousands of years ago, the 1st big fight.
Yeah.
Which in the Joss cut was them fighting Steppenwolf.
Yeah.
And this one was them fighting Darkseid.
Yeah.
And that was a pretty crazy fight.
It was. Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. That chop to the neck, that freaking this guy got.
But no, but not just the gore and the hits. The people that were in it, like, they showed a lot more.
Oh no, they broke it down. Like, we got to see that
First of all,
lantern that died and whatnot.
Exactly. Which they're thinking that lantern, since it's an older Green Lantern, that was probably the protector of Earth at the time, which was Yalan Gur.
Yeah, I heard the same thing.
But they didn't just show. I mean, they actually showed him in the fight properly, not just, oh look, was that a Green Lantern that just fell? Oh yeah, that was his ring.
Like that quick blur.
No, they showed him getting chopped up by Darkseid.
Yeah, dude. Again, I'm kind of mad at the fact that I'm like, oh, guy, please use a freaking shield. Make a shield. Hurry. And he just did something that he shot one of the freaking, what they call the demi, the monsters.
You're talking about the parademons.
The parademons, yes. He shot one of the parademons, which I was like, why are you shooting at that guy? Freaking, this man is right in front of you. Use a shield. Hurry and then chop right in his arm. Well, right in the hand.
Yeah, he chopped his hand off.
Oh. I was like, oh, that sucks.
But no, but you see the fight, and I made the joke, and you thought it was funny.
Go ahead.
It is kind of funny in a way, but I mean, I don't know. I just the gravity of that first fight.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus Christ! Yes, you have an entire army of Amazons. You see an entire army of Atlanteans, but you see, when I'm getting to the African soldiers and Asian, I guess they're Huns, like all of man's armies fighting alongside gods, actual Greek gods. I'm talking about Zeus, Ares, and Artemis.
Dude, badass.
And they needed every single one of them to take down Darkseid.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, what was it I said in the final fight? The final fight was Steppenwolf against one actual god, an alien, a goldfish dude, Senor Speedy, RoboCop Plus, and weaker Iron Man.
I still crack up a RoboCop Plus. That is the funniest thing.
They did flesh out. Not only did it flesh out his character, but they sure made him look more badass. Cyborg.
Yeah, they did. Like the fact that the whole hacking, that he also had, like a sensitive side. There was that one scene that he gave that lady that she was working hard and couldn't make ends meet, and he gave her money. Like I guess he took like
he hacked the bank and put $100,000 in her account.
Yeah.
Now that's a stimulus.
Oh yeah, that's a big stimulus. Which I was like,
that will stimulate my genitalia good.
But man,
like I'm not gonna. I don't want to make it sound like I'm totally shitting on this movie. That it wasn't my type because listen, Zach, I know that you had a lot of things go on in your life during the filming of this movie, and that's why you had to drop out. And I know that he's like majorly into his whole melodrama, but dude, you need a hug.
Yeah, dude, I totally agree. Like I felt like there were some moments there that I'm like, oh my god, like please, can you stop being that sad? Like I felt it. I'm like, geez, like Lord, I get it. The movie has to be dark, not pitch black.
Like, all right, I'm not expecting him to have a bunch of gags. Like this is not a Marvel movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I get that the dark and edgy thing is what a lot of people that like the DCEU like about this universe. Mm-hmm. But bro, I mean, there's dark and there's so can someone turn on a light?
Yeah, there's darker than there's Snyder. In other words,
darker than Whoopi Goldberg's chocolate whiz wang.
That is too much. That is too much.
Whatever.
But look, man, I just think, look, like how you're pretty much saying it right now. I don't want to be also here sounding like if I'm bashing the movie. I actually enjoyed it, but I'm not gonna sit there and watch it again for another 4 hours. I mean, there might be a time that I'm like, oh, with the guys or whatever, maybe one of those. Okay, I guess I can watch it, being that's there moment, but I don't see myself seeing it again. I saw it one time, and I'm like, I saw what it is. I'm happy that that happened, and that's it. It's just a Snyder cut of a movie, and that's it. I don't know if we're gonna see it again, it's just to catch on. Just see like, things that we maybe missed on.
Yeah, exactly. Like I at one point I think I checked out during Cyborg's vision, where Darkseid they fucking kills Aquaman.
Oh yeah.
I kind of checked out around there for a little bit because again, 4 hours.
Yeah.
So I might want to go and give it another look. This is way better than the original, and the original. The original wasn't terrible. It was just you could tell it was a hacked up mess.
Yeah,
this and was also, way more coherent, and I'm glad. And I'm glad. I just want to say it again. I'm glad that he got a chance to finally make the movie the way he wanted to.
Yeah, same here. But there's one thing I do want to question though, and it's the part when Cyborg was connected to Mother Box to wake up Superman. He saw everything. He saw a freaking Wonder Woman dead, being set on fire like an Amazonian.
Yeah, that's the vision.
Yeah. But what did he say afterwards? Did he say no or go?
I'm gonna say I don't know.
Because now I'm kind of curious because he was shocked. That's what I remember.
I was checked out during that scene. I remember that she what you call this? I remember that she had the two coins over her eyes.
Yeah,
typical Amazonian the Greek god thing.
Correct.
No, because those coins are the ones that you pay that you pay. I forgot his name now. The guy who ferries people across the river Styx.
Oh,
that's Greek mythology.
I got you.
And I didn't do Greek mythology like that was middle school shit.
Yeah.
I know who Zeus is only because I played a couple of video games that he's in.
Yeah, God of War.
Like Herc's Adventures on the PS1. That's an awesome fucking game, by the way.
but yeah, man. Overall, at least for this 4-hour movie, I would have said, and I'm not trying to be critical here, guys. This is just my opinion, so don't take this to heart or nothing like that. It's just an opinion. But I would love to have a conversation with you guys if you comment down below and whatnot. But again, I felt this movie should have been at least 3 hours, maybe tops. If they cut out some of the fiddlers and whatnot and just went straight to the movie, and minus the slow mos and whatnot. But overall, it was just an okay movie. I enjoyed it. Like if I were to give it a rating right now, a rating of 5, let's say that would be the highest and 1 negative. I'll give it a good 3.5.
I might be on the same boat as you. Oh, another thing that happened that I didn't mention.
Yeah.
They introduced Darkseid, and they showed the Sod and Granny Goodness.
Yeah, which we only got to see this guy talking most of the time. Granny Goodness was just in the background.
No, Granny Goodness only appeared when the portal opened up.
Yeah, that's it.
The mother boxes were about to unite.
Which, you know what? Thank you for bringing that up. I have a problem with that port now. And it's just a small problem. And it's the portal was closing. We know that Darkseid has powers. He's strong as shit. Why didn't he just walk through the portal?
Because drama.
I mean, fuck. I mean, like, it was open long enough for them to actually be like exchange words until it closed. And Granny Goodness, the other guy.
What I'm going to say. What I'm going to say is that they were waiting for the unity, for the 3 mother boxes to unite.
Which remember they actually get that one part.
United. Yeah. They united, and everything went boom.
Of course.
And that's when Flash did his Flash thing.
Yeah, he's Superman.
To go back in time to get another crack at it.
Yeah. Which, and it's funny because I'm here like, okay, he's a scientist. But he established that he knows that he can do it, that he can go back in time. I'm here like like fuck, if there was a moment in one of those like throwbacks or whatever, there should have been a moment that they talk about it. That maybe he bumped into it by mistake, and he realized, oh shoot, I can go backward. Like I can go back in time.
Well,
I should undo
they
it.
kind of established it because when the Unity happened, that the big boom happened.
Yeah.
You see that everything slows down for Barry.
Yeah.
And he says, okay, I got to do that thing that I said that I should never do.
Yeah.
I got to go faster than the speed of light. I got to do it. Like he was setting himself up. Like he knew what was going to happen if he did that.
Mm-hmm.
This is not like the Superman, the old Superman, the Richard Donner Superman, where he just got sad and went around the world and it turned everything back in time.
Yeah, he turned the whole world backwards as well, and everything went back. I was like, oh god. But at least for this one, there was a reason to it, which I found it again interesting because if that big boom happens, what's left of the world then? Because
nothing.
So
nothing.
The whole thing is to unite the mother box and let the whole thing explode.
The whole point is to achieve the unity with the three mother boxes becoming one.
Okay.
So that it just basically kabooms everything and Darkseid can take over. Plus, the whole thing now is that the Earth is where his very valued anti-life equation is.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna take this planet down to get this.
Yeah.
So I think it's just that he was waiting in the portal for the big boom to happen, and when it didn't happen, he's like, I'll get you next time, Gadget.
Yeah. I mean, he crushes freaking Steppenwolf's head when it's decapitated, and I'm here like, oh, that sucks, dude. like in a way, I kind of felt bad for Steppenwolf. Like he's trying to do everything in his power just to make him proud, I guess, or
That's
for whatever he did.
That's another thing. They fleshed out Steppenwolf. He wasn't just a mustache twirling villain.
Yeah.
They actually, he's trying to redeem himself in the eyes of Darkseid. And those that stuff matters because
it does.
Before in Justice League, Steppenwolf was nothing. He was just a fucking CGI villain going ha 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 all the time.
Yeah, and always talking about mother. Like he referenced the mother box of mother, and I'm here like, okay.
Like Red Letter Media said, they were waiting for Steppenwolf to say that the boxes were his mother and that her name was Martha.
Oh god, I love those guys.
How do you know that name?
Oh lord. But still, like even that alone, I was kind of like, all right, they fleshed him out. He felt a little more fleshed out. Yeah, so we have a little more into him. We're like, okay, we get it. But one part that, tell me if you didn't get kind of like upset. And it was just the beginning fight with the Amazonians. They show up to get the mother box. They're like, okay, close everything. He's in there. Hurry up, trap it. But there's a hole in the top of the freaking building. So they could just kind of like break that and leave.
I mean, I guess they were thinking that having the building crumble on him would mess him up. Whatever. The fight was. I will say that the Amazons in this one, that entire scene felt very 300.
Very, very.
Like when he said that when he drops from the boom tube and he said, "Show me your fear."
Yeah.
And she says, Amazons. And they all scream at the same time, "We have no fear."
Yeah. 300.
Very 300. Very 300.
Very.
Now, the one scene that irritated me.
Which one?
The second nightmare.
Okay. Let's get to that part. Because you know what? I didn't really like it. I thought we were going to see more of the nightmare part, the part when we see that Batman is, chained up and whatnot. I thought we were going to see more of that towards the end. And I'm like, how come we didn't get that? We just saw him freaking arguing with Joker, and then they're talking about when they killed Aquaman, and I'm here like, wait, what? Like I was confused of a lot of things.
Yeah, you see that Batman isn't the only person. Like they're basically a team, and the team essentially consists of Batman, Joker, a very armored up Flash, Mira, and Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Which fine, whatever. I mean, this is his version. This is his version of injustice, which is weird because it's injustice mixed with a totally raised Earth after a unity.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened there? I mean, they're hinting that it's possible that that Zack Snyder wants to lead into an injustice type storyline. I mean, hinting with Lois being possibly pregnant
Mm-hmm.
and Joker being the one that caused everything, because that's what it seems like to me. So yeah, they're gonna go to an injustice thing where Superman loses his shit and decides he's gonna start killing people, and everybody who's against him, well, I'm gonna kill you guys too.
Yeah.
So this is in this universe, and this timeline, he killed Aquaman, and Mira's pissed. Who knows why Deathstroke's involved?
God knows why.
But we know that, Lois is key, meaning that it was Lois's death that caused everything. So injustice. But did Darkseid also win? And so I don't know.
No, I just think if they're going to do a second part to this movie, I mean, let's see.
Well, whatever. And yes, and towards the end, the last scene, the last actual scene in the movie was Bruce waking up from the nightmare, and oh hi, Martian Manhunter, how are you doing?
Yeah. Hey, just want to let you know, I'm with you on this whole thing. I saw you guys fight, and yeah, I'm gonna support you guys. I'm okay with this. And in my head, I'm like,
I remember one of the things that was said was that in the original Snyder Cut, that he was visited by Tomar Ray and Kilowog from the Green Lantern Corps.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I didn't want to see Martian Manhunter, but I kind of wanted to see that instead.
Yeah. Yeah. I just thought there should have been a little more with him. I mean, except the part when he dresses up like Martha, and like I didn't really fully capture that whole conversation either, because work, of course. But like I was like what's going on here? Like, why?
Bottom line, the movie's a lot better than the original. It doesn't make it great, but it's a lot better.
Indeed, it is.
So for people who wanted to see a better version of Justice League, here you go.
Yeah.
Me personally, wasn't bad. Wasn't great.
No.
I guess I would treat Justice League the way I treat the first two Thor movies.
Okay.
Like, all right, it's all right.
Yeah,
not
it's
bad.
just there. It's just there. I like it.
It's not just there, because the two Thor movies. I think actually the two Thor movies were just there. The second one worse than the first, but they're the movies that you like. Oh yeah, those were made. This one just because it had more of a high profile, because they kept showing us fucking trailers every 14 seconds.
Yeah, that also kind of killed the mood, because it's like, all right, I kind of see what we're gonna get. All right, whatever. Well, again, that's just me. I was like, whatever about it.
I ain't mad.
Yeah.
Again, I'm happy that he finally got to make his movie. Now, here's some speculation. You think they're gonna go for part 2?
I don't know. And to be honest, I'm not even sure. If this movie keeps getting some good ratings, at least, it all depends. But I'm not sure what the people go with the critics, like from Rotten Tomato, which apparently on the tomato monitor thing, whatever it is, like
Tomato
I don't really
meter.
go, yeah, that crap, is going 77% from the actual critics, but 97% from the audience. So I'm kind of like, okay, let's see how this movie do. We just gotta have to wait and see.
I don't like using Rotten Tomatoes as a meter.
Nor do I.
Because the critic score, I'm not gonna say it's always gonna be skewed, but I mean, you can even make the argument that this movie is not one for critics to see.
Yeah.
The DCEU is like, this movie especially is something that DC fans want, and they're the ones that are gonna see the most in it. That's for them.
Yeah. So technically, this is just a fan movie. This is a movie for the fans.
No, I'm not gonna say it's just for the fans, but they're the ones that are gonna are really gonna like it. Like me talking about it, I might as well be one of the critics.
I hear you.
because it's definitely not a thing that would set my world on fire. I want cousin Jose to see it.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear what he says.
I want to see what he has to say about it because he is the DC dork of the family.
Yeah, of course.
I'm the Marvel dork.
Yeah.
And he's the one that will most be affected by how it is. So if he gives it the stamp of approval, then you know what, guys? Don't listen to a fucking thing I say. It has the cousin Jose seal of approval.
We'll have to wait till we'll probably talk about that on Monday because he's going to be seeing it this weekend. But either way, again, like I've been telling you guys, this is just this is only just our opinion. Don't take this so personal. Don't come like, oh, you guys don't know crap or whatever the case you want to do. Like,
well, I know I don't know crap.
No, that's what I'm gonna say. We're not gonna sit here and argue about it, but we're just gonna give you our point of views only. And if you want to share,
if I knew anything, I'd be working for Rolling Stone or something.
Absolutely. But again, if you guys feel that you guys want to talk about this, bring it up. We would love to talk to you guys. Maybe there's something that we missed in our eyes that it's different in yours, and I will love to hear that.
Perspective is key.
Absolutely.
And y'all might have a different perspective than we do.
But guys, what were we going to say, Willie, when I cut you off?
No, just that if you all, see things from a different perspective, let us know. It's always good to get things from different perspectives.
Absolutely. And guys, with that being said, thank you so much for listening to the so-called spoiler review for Zack Snyder's Justice League. Comment down below. Like, comment, subscribe. You know the whole drill. And we'll see you tomorrow with talks about the Falcon and Winter Soldier, which I'm excited to watch that as well. I can't wait to see what we have in that plate tomorrow. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow with some brand new news and a little talk about Falcon and Winter Soldier. Willie, any last words?
Yeah. Can I go to sleep now?
Yes, you can. You did good. You're a good boy. You did good.
All right, now I'm gonna fucking beat you up.
Guys, I gotta run because Willie's gonna whoop my ass.
Talk to me like I'm your fucking dog or something.
That'll do, pig. That'll do.
Oh, well, I got your fucking pig. I got your fucking pig.
Guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Bah.